Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome to Rise. Remember, this is the place we say that we will learn, practice and then grow. Thank you for showing love to my channel. Thank you for all those that have subscribed. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for those who have shared with your family and friends. I really appreciate your support. So today's book, as I had promised, we are going to do a book by John Maxwell, it's called Making Today Count. I didn't tell you guys, last year I challenged myself to read some books. I really wanted to develop myself in the areas where I felt I'm not doing so well. So I challenged myself to read 24 books. That meant that every month I read 2 books. And by the grace of God, I finished those books. But I wouldn't say I've finished because I'm yet to apply all the lessons. You know, change takes some time. You need to realign yourself. You need to change. You need to unlearn and relearn new things. So I am still in that process of practicing some of the lessons that I learned. So I want to share some of the interesting ideas I found from this book by John Maxwell. And one of those things, just as the book is called Making Today Count, John Maxwell says that you can make every day a masterpiece. What a challenge. You all know yourselves, me included, that some of the days you wake up feeling like, today is not the day. Today I just want to be in bed and sleep. Or some of you will say, today the mood is not really good. Or today doesn't look like the weather is not really good. But John Maxwell says that we can make every day a masterpiece. It actually baffled me when he said that if he spent a day with a person, he would be able to tell whether that person will become successful. And he said that every day he says that in his conferences. Some people are left thinking that he's judgmental. But in real sense, he says that a daily agenda will determine who you become. So success is a process, and he says that daily agenda will count whether you become successful. You cannot just wake up one day and say, boom, I'm successful. Or wake up one day and say, boom, I'm a failure. No, both of them are an accumulation of decisions you have been making. So what you do today will affect who you become tomorrow. And what you do tomorrow will affect who you become the next day. So 2 things that he says that you need to make every day a masterpiece is discipline and decision. So discipline, we all know how hard discipline can be. For example, there are some of us who have said for the longest time, you're going to work out or you're going to diet. And then as you walk by the supermarket, you see that sugary thing that you like, that snack that you like, and you say, I think we can just break this process and we'll go back to it next time. And over time, you discover, I didn't diet, or I didn't even work out. Discipline is something very important, and you have to force yourself to do it when you're not feeling like doing it. And that's discipline and decision are like 2 things on the same coin. You see the way you have 2 faces on the same coin? One can't do without the other. If you make a good decision, but you don't have good discipline, you cannot amount to nothing. You will amount to nothing. And again, if you have good discipline, but the decision is wrong, some people have made some very bad decisions, like treating people badly, and you're consistent in doing that, meaning that you have discipline in that, then you cannot be successful. So you need to have good discipline plus good decision so that you can get to a successful place. And then on the decision part, he says, don't make a decision because it's cheap. Some decisions you make because they are cheap. They are not costing you anything. If you have a talent or a business you need to develop, or an idea that you need to build, some of it is going to be expensive. It's going to cost you money. It's going to cost you your sleep. Some of the decisions will even cost you your friend. It will cost you to stretch more than you have stretched before. And so don't make a decision because it's cheap. Even if it's expensive, be willing to pay the price, because you will see the fruits at the end. Number 2, don't make a decision because it's popular. I come from Kenya, and one of the problems that is affecting Kenya is corruption. And it has become a norm. It looks like everybody is corrupt. Right, left, you're hearing some cases of stolen money and stolen things, and it may become a norm that this thing in my culture and in my setting, this thing happens. So you want to make that decision because that thing happens in your culture or around your friends. But don't make a decision because it is common, because everybody is making it. Even if you're going to be the only one, look at your end goal. Does it look beautiful? Yes, it does look beautiful. So be willing to make that decision. So don't make a decision just in haste or because it feels good. You know, some decisions feel good. Like, you know, when your alarm hits and you don't want to wake up, it feels good to sleep for those extra minutes in the morning. But the end result will show that you failed. So don't make a decision because it feels good. So don't make a decision because it's cheap. Don't make a decision because it's popular. Don't make a decision because it feels good. Make a decision that will cost you something, but in the end, you will see the fruits. Nothing comes on a silver platter. We have to be willing. So this year, be intentional. Be intentional in making every day a masterpiece. So if we make small, and then don't make so many decisions at once. Begin slowly. As human beings, we can't handle very big change at once. It has to be progressive. So if you make good decisions and then you manage them well, then you will end up successful. See you next time as we continue to looking at this book, Making Today Count by John C. Maxwell, and we'll be able to see another amazing lesson. You can get this book and read it. You can be sure there's more that we may not cover. So be sure to like, subscribe, and share with your family and friends. Until next time, bye-bye.